Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a very busy Thursday night. And we begin tonight with the horrific scene playing out in Barcelona, in an historic shopping district where many tourists visit. A deadly terror attack, a driver jumping the curb in his van, barreling through the crowd. Children believed to be among the victims tonight. So many of the images we cannot show here. The death toll, more than a dozen people dead, and authorities warning that number could go higher. More than 100 injured at this hour, and this is the van afterward. You can see the front end smashed after going at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Tonight, one suspect is dead. There have been arrests and the urgent manhunt. We have breaking developments as we come on the air here in the West, and we begin with ABC's James Longman leading us off from Barcelona.
Tonight, a trail of terror in the heart of Barcelona. The dead and injured lining the streets, first responders racing to the scene. Around 5 o'clock afternoon local time, police say this white van jumped onto a packed city sidewalk and began mowing down pedestrians. Swerving side to side at what witnesses guessed was 50 miles an hour, that speed bringing chaos and carnage.
Heard screams of people, and when I looked up, saw the white van just knocking people over at high speed.
The van careering down this path in red for about 1,800 feet before coming to a halt.
We saw a lot of people just running down the road. I saw a couple of people hunched over a body on the floor.
At least 13 killed and about 100 injured. Crowds running in panic, fleeing this store. Come on. Just come on. Parents holding their children tight. Crowds streaming down main streets and back alleys, many hiding in cafes.
But somebody was screaming, and then everybody started to run because they're screaming from behind, and everybody just ran forward.
Shops and restaurants closed as heavily armed police with guns drawn sweep the streets, searching for suspects, patting people down, then releasing them. You can just make out clothes there discarded on the sidewalk. This is right where that truck came plowing down the street. Historic Las Ramblas, right in the center of Barcelona. Normally bustling with people, now totally shut down. For hours, there were rumors suspects had taken hostages at a nearby restaurant. Police knocking that down. Later announcing the arrest of 2 suspects, including this man, Driss Ukabir, who they say rented that white van. Word tonight of another possible attack south of Barcelona. Police saying they've killed 4 alleged perpetrators.
And James Longman joins us live tonight from the point where that van entered the pedestrian path. And James, tonight, ISIS is claiming responsibility.
That's right, David. And just in the last few moments, we've heard the Spanish Prime Minister call this jihadist terrorism. And often with these ISIS-inspired attacks, there are other people involved. And all evening, we've been watching groups of civilians being escorted by police out of here because police want to make sure there are no other terrorists lying in wait. David?
ABC's James Longman leading us off tonight.